$85 million, but dispersed $159 million for a net deficit or a loss of $73.8 million. If this trend continues, GERS will face serious difficulties in just a few years. To make matters even worse, there is a serious discrepancy as to how much the government owes GERS in contributions for employees. GERS claims the government owes millions, while the governor claims the government has never missed a retirement payment. This quagmire, as they refer to it, is causing unnecessary stress, anxiety, and extreme hardship for government employees, because some cannot retire, and many who have retired cannot receive their retirement check and have not done so for several months. There's a serious disconnect between GERS and the government. I agree, however, with several board members who have indicated publicly that they did not agree with the decision to withhold retirement checks until the matter has been resolved. I am calling on our Governor, John Percy DeYoung Jr., to exercise the quiet diplomacy he has become known for and meet with the responsible parties without delay to resolve this ongoing issue. Governor, people are suffering. I want to assure the public, if elected, I will work closely with all stakeholders to address the underlying issues that is threatening the survivability of GERS. These are serious times for GERS, and we need to do something now. On a lighter moment, I want to take this opportunity to commend my good friend, Mr. Wendell Walker. Chef Walker of Walkers by the Sea and Scotiabank, the Walker family, and the employees of Scotiabank have been providing meals to the homeless for quite some time. I met with Mr. Walker, this past weekend to get a clear understanding of his outreach initiative, and I was touched and very impressed by their effort to help those less fortunate in our community. They actually go out where the homeless are located and take them food. Food that is actually prepared in his restaurant, Walker by the Sea. This is commendable to Mr. Walker, his family, Scotiabank, and of course the employees who volunteer. What you're doing is awesome. Please continue. I want to be a part of that. I wish to also congratulate Genisa Calwood, Brianna Haston, Soraya Benjamin, Tori Hughes, Gleason Thompson Jr., Ajay LeFleur Scott, Devontae Anthony, and our very own Tricelle Benjamin, who happened to be the daughter of Maricel Casta, an employee with Senator White's office, for their selection to attend the 2012 Penn State Summer Study Program. I want to commend the parents for their hard work in making this special event possible for the students. They are the ones you see there by Mandela Circle every afternoon on the weekends from 7 o'clock in the morning selling water. They are doing an outstanding job, and I congratulate you guys. I want to also take a moment, if I may, to congratulate all the graduates that graduated this past weekend from the various high schools, and to those that will be soon graduating in the days to come. Parents should be recognized for their sacrifices, because without question these are extremely difficult times. I want the students to remember that while education is critically important, having a positive attitude is equally as important. I'm sure you have heard the old saying, it is your attitude that determines your altitude in life. So young people, It's not just about the books. Respect your parents, respect your elders, do what is right, because a positive attitude is what will take you very far in life. Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to wish all the fathers happy Father's Day. And my special guest, I believe, is a father as well. I'm holding out for my special guest because he's somebody that I hold in high esteem. I happen to also be a father myself, and I am privileged to have my daughter in the studio. She is videotaping this segment of our program. Her name is Franke Hoheb, and she's smiling. I have been frequently asked throughout the community, what is the greatest accomplishment in my life? And I am always quick to say, raising my daughter from 3 years old as a single parent. Today I could look at her and push my chest out and be extremely proud. Franke, welcome to the studios of WSTA. Now to the introduction of someone who probably needs no introduction. This individual is a teacher, he's a coach, he has been an assistant commissioner for years. This gentleman is giving me competition with being named the hardest working man in the government. I refer to no other than a dear friend, a hard-working individual, Mr. Stanley Smith, again the Assistant Commissioner of the Department of Housing, Parks and Recreation. Stanley, welcome to Straight Talk with Franke Hoheb.
Good evening, good evening.
Stanley, before you say anything, I want to compliment you and your staff, because you have probably one of the smallest departments, you have the smallest budget, you probably make the less money in all the officials in government, and in my honest and humble opinion, you do more work than any one of them. So I want to publicly go on record as commending your staff, because I know if Senator White was here, he would big you up as well. Now, Stanley, I have a lot of things that we have to talk about, but I want us to go back a couple years when you must admit that the state of recreation was terrible. It was embarrassing. It was just awesome. And we met Senator White, you, me, the commissioner, and we said we needed to do something about it. And we tell you, go back, Stanley, and come with a plan. Come and tell us what you want to fix up all the recreational facilities, not only in our district, but in the entire Virgin Islands. And to our surprise, you and your commissioner, headed by you,